Looking for the best winter boots? Here I have made the list of the top 5 best winter boots in the market that are worth buying. Let's get started with the video. Number 5. With handsome looks built from a rugged history, Danner has been making quality boots out of Portland, Oregon, for nearly 90 years now. We've been wearing the brand's boots for about 30 of those years. Danner recently fell back on its classic laurels, ushering in a new category, performance heritage. The insulated Mountain 600 is a fully waterproof boot that has a classic mountain look that will appeal to a lot of buyers. The Mountain carries over a lot of what we liked in the Danner Arctic. 200 grams Prima Loft insulation, a soft, felty liner, and Danner's super grippy Vibram slick resistant rubber lugs. The Arctic grip pads on the sole feel like sandpaper to the touch. Outside of full-on spikes or yak tracks, these sticky lugs offer the best anti-slip traction on ice. At just over a pound per boot, the pair feels really light on the feet. It's way more agile than a traditional boot, and the lacing mechanism only adds to this sense of security. While the Mountain is capable of backpacking and hiking, the boot isn't really a winter hiker. It's shorter and more streamlined for streetwear. But it's easy on the eyes and a great boot for hiking through any frozen urban landscape. Danner's Mountain 600 is insanely popular and is offered in more than 10 color schemes, in both suede or full-grain leather. For true winter warmth, we recommend opening the wallet and forking over the extra cash for the 200-gram Prima Loft insulated version. Number 4. If your winter starts in October and ends sometime before the summer solstice, then you're looking for a workhorse that can lift the souls and spirits. Baffins Control Max, $260, has a whopping bottom end, dipping all the way to -94 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to throw our hands up in mercy at that spec. We haven't tested them to that level and, hopefully, you won't have to either. But we have worn these for a few winters and have really come to appreciate the warmth-to-weight ratio of this deep winter boot. The boot is methodically constructed around thermoregulation. Outside, a waterproof leather exterior is triple-stitched to the rubber and inside, a series of heat-reflecting aluminum membranes, foams, and moisture reservoirs move moisture away from the foot and trap the heat. Underfoot, a waffle comb foot traps additional heat in honeycomb-like air pockets. And the entire boot rides over an aggressively lugged Arctic rubber that's tacky on ice. The boot laces shut with 4 pairs of giant E-rings. The fit can be a touch sloppier, so they're not our first choice for hiking, where we want a precise fit. But the rings and laces are easy to manipulate with heavy gloves. All in all, the double boot construction does a wonderful job of trapping heat and insulating you from the cold ground. If your activity level is high, you'll want something more nimble. If you live in a milder climate, these will be overkill. Our coldest days in these boots were in the low double digits and they didn't feel overly hot, but we reached for the bogs on days in the 20s. The profile is massive underfoot, but the 3.5-pound boot doesn't collect crud and feels lighter than it looks. If you're looking for the ultimate cold winter snow boot, or a boot that works during long periods of inactivity in the cold, the Baffins Control Max will keep you warm and cozy through it all. Number 3. The Agboot is a stylish leather winter boot with wool insulation that feels great against the feet. Comfort is prioritized, as the boot is light and doesn't feel as bulky and cumbersome to wear as heavier pack boots. The leather exterior looks great, and the cuff can be rolled down to show off the wool lining or kept up for an all-leather look. The lower section of the boot is completely waterproof, meaning the boot can trudge through puddles and shallow snowdrifts without getting wet. The lightweight nature of the boot means it isn't as warm as others, but it is still warm enough for winter days in most places. And although water begins to seep into the boot at a submersion depth of 6.5 inches, we rarely found puddles that deep in real life. Overall, these boots perform well and will be suitable for most users, and the style is some of the best on the market. Only users with specific needs for extreme cold or water resistance will need to look elsewhere. Number 2. Camox Nation Plus doesn't stand out in any particular category, but it checks all the right boxes for a quality budget option. The boot has a traditional construction with a burly leather upper and thick rubber providing waterproof protection for the feet and toes. Insulation comes from the removable liner, which includes 200-gram foam-like thinsulate, and the tall cut does a good job protecting your feet and lower calves. Pair them with some thick socks, and the Nation Plus will keep you comfortable while walking or shoveling snow in temperatures well below freezing. What do you give up at the Nation Plus's value price? The materials aren't up to the standards you'll find on more expensive models, and we've experienced occasional long-term durability issues with CAMEL boots. Further, the removable liner gives the Nation Plus a loose feel that you can't cinch down as snugly as the Merrell Thermo Outlook above or Thermo Chill below. That said, this isn't a deal-breaker for everyday tasks and short walks, and the $80 price tag is hard to beat if you plan to stick to casual wear or performing outdoor chores. And take note, the Nation Plus only is made in a men's version, but Camox Women's specific Momentum offers a similar balance of warmth, build quality, and value. Number 1. Many winter boots are specialized for warmth, mobility, or even style, but the Merrell Thermo Overlook 2 is a true all-rounder. This full-grain leather design features a generous rubber and waterproof membrane for sealing out moisture, and Vibram's Arctic Grip sole for advanced traction in cold conditions and on slippery ground. In terms of insulation, you get 200-gram M-Select, which offers good overall warmth without too much bulk, along with a cozy fleece lining for added comfort. Finally, the Thermo Overlook tacks on some nice performance features, including D-ring gaiter attachments and strap ridges to keep your snowshoes or winter traction devices in place. It all adds up to a well-balanced design that's equally at home shoveling the driveway as it is hiking on slick trails. But as with any jack-of-all-trades design, the Thermo Overlook does have its fair share of trade-offs. The relatively low shaft height means you'll need gaiters in moderately deep snow, and the boot's lightweight insulation isn't enough for particularly frigid temperatures. We found it to work well in temperatures ranging from the mid-teens to low 30s Fahrenheit. Further, with so much rubber around the top of the foot, you don't get as much mobility for hiking as you might with a boot like the Thermo Chill below. But for around town wear and light winter walks in less than extreme conditions, the Thermo Overlook offers a hard-to-beat combination of style, durability, and performance, earning it our top spot for this season. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video helped you. If you found this video useful, please don't forget to like, comments and subscribe so you don't miss anything. We'll see you next time.